Oh, hey there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting www.scorpiopriestess.com or just visit the link in my bio or hit more underneath this video. I hope everybody's doing well and vibing high. We are going to do a Friday morning, you versus them. I do have some energy pulled out just to save time. This is for all zodiac signs. The overall energy between the two of you, the connecting energy, guarded, cautious, leery, and careful. Both of you seem to be, you have your guards up. I was reflecting on some things this morning, and I feel like a lot of you met somebody and you were very overwhelmed by all the emotion. You could be anxiously attached, and they seem to be avoidant. And because of that, you all just butt heads. As they pull away, you try to pull them back in, but you have to learn how to detach. When they start to pull away, let them pull away. Do not try to make them pull them back, because it's actually pushing them further out. At this point, you seem to be guarded. They seem to be guarded. Somebody here could have a blonde bob, very blonde hair. Some of you want to go the distance with this connection. There's been loss, though. You feel forgotten. You had some kind of breakup. You've done this before. You've went through a breakup before. You've been on autopilot. It's been very hard for you to manage your day because you're thinking so much. I have a technique I've been using with my private clients that you may want to try, but schedule out a time in the evening to think about this person. But all day long, when you start to obsess, you need to start taking control of your thoughts. Tell yourself, no, we're not going to think about this until 7 p.m. By doing that, you actually trick your brain into saying, okay, we're not going to think about it right now. Because law of attraction, you try not to think about something and you're going to think about it more because you're trying not to think about it. You're still focused on it. Some of you here, you're steady moving forward. This could have been a long distance relationship. Somebody could have had a death over the last year that really affected you or them. There's a lot of attraction, a lot of sexual energy between the two of you, but you've definitely had a breakup. There's been some things, a pause, narrow-mindedness. This person could have ghosted you. They may be going through a divorce and you all met and it just moved really fast. They weren't ready for it, or vice versa. Others, you're married with children in separation, and you have no idea what version of them you're going to get. I'm hearing what version of them. They do feel like you're sexy, like you have good business sense. You could be a business owner. You could have a friend, a really good friend that's been so helpful to you on this journey. Make sure you acknowledge them today. Let them know how much you love them and how much they've helped you. Both of you seem to be soul searching, reflecting right now. Patience is a virtue. Moving over to your energy, you've clearly been abstinent. For a lot of you, you've been abstinent on purpose. You've been trying to figure yourself out. This connection will end up being that transformational relationship that we all have here on planet Earth. Every single one of us have a relationship that we've been caused so much pain that the only choice we have is to look at ourselves and reflect. Now, that's for those that are woke, those that are awakened to their spiritual path. 3D people, on the other hand, will just keep pushing and not even reflect on why they keep attracting in the same kind of person. Some of you have been attracting in the same kind of person, different meat suit, and you're starting to feel really where you're battle weary. Tell me about the collective's energy, please. There's been an optical illusion. Things are just not as they seem. You feel this is your twin. You may be involved with your twin. You could be seeing a lot of 111. Something's going to develop here really soon, guys. But things are not as they seem. You need to balance out your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You need to start embodying your divine masculine or feminine, depending on what your natural state is. And for my divine feminines, detachment is feminine energy. When you learn to detach and stand in your Empress energy, you chase nothing, you attract everything. And that's where you're moving for those that have been really working on their self here. Tell me what this optical illusion is. Things are just not as they seem. Oh boy, there was some kind of betrayal. Heavy. Oh my goodness. Some of you, there's been backstabbing. You're exhausted. I can feel it. There's been a complete collapse of this relationship. It is just, you feel like you're hitting a wall. Some of you feel like you're at rock bottom. Guys, this connection was brought into your life to help you heal, to help you grow, to help you become the best version of yourself. I have a transformational relationship. Now mine's about 15 years ago, so I'm quite ahead of this timeline, but we're all on our own timeline. Some of you are being asked now to take a look at why you keep attracting in the same kind of person. This connection was meant to teach you something about yourself. I think being abstinent right now is a very wise choice. As you cleanse out your being, you need that time alone. You're really anxious. Oh boy. Something is just not as it seems, though, okay? There's new passion coming in. There's new enthusiasm. You're very talented. You may be getting back in the game. You're tired of being here. Your inability to cope. You're over it. You're at a breaking point. But that's the good news is, the reason why the Ten of Swords isn't actually a good thing is because you've moved from the Nine of Swords to the 10, and that's it. That's the end. You're at the end of this healing journey. You're going to start pulling one sword out your back, one sword at a time, and keep it pushing down the damn road. That's the only thing some of you can do. Some of you are in your 20s. This was the first powerful soul connection you've ever had, and it's really took you for a ride. You still have a lot of passion. You still have a lot of desire for them, but there's been betrayal. Things were not as they seemed. They played a lot of head games. There was programming as well. Some of you need to get out of predictive programming. There's something you were taught as children that you're reteaching yourself. We have to reparent ourselves if we want to become the highest versions of us. I cannot tell you how many things I realized that my family put on me that I just didn't align with anymore at some point in my life. Some of you are just going through that now. Moving over to your person's energy, there's a lot of attraction. They feel like you're arm candy. You could be a very attractive person. Some of you, though, this person treated you like you were just a sex toy and you're tired of it because you know that there's feelings. You can tell that they care for you, but their player-like ways have just hurt you so much. This connection, like I said, I knew this was a twin flame connection because the messages I was getting was this connection was so deep and so profound that both of you were overwhelmed with emotion and that, you know, you got involved with a runner. How is this person feeling about my viewers right now, please? Trying to ground themselves. They're steady moving. Some of you, this person's moving on. They think you're moving on. They feel you're loyal, that you're supportive. And that's a great, they're great attributes. But the thing is, guys, is you can't be somebody's little fucking dog. You can't allow them to treat you however they please and then just stand beside them. We've been taught that's programming. We've been taught that we have to be loyal to the detriment of ourselves. And I don't know who needs to hear this morning, but you need to be loyal to yourself first. You may be a healthcare provider. They feel you're a soulmate. They feel you're a faithful companion. But this person's horrible, toxic ways have just, they have something in their lineage. They have something that they've been, some kind of generational curse they were meant to pay, like to break. There could have actually been past life. My guides are pointing out this past life keyword here. There's been a lot of personal growth. This person actually is growing, even though you can't see it. But there were past lives that you all are paying karma off for in this lifetime. There's a lot of things happening because past life karma had to be paid. I want to feel that way again. I left you when I saw you with someone. You could have actually started to go out on dates because this person wasn't giving you what you deserve or desire. There's something they found out. They feel crushed. Some of you are dating. Some of you are on a dating site. Some of you are finally stepping away from being this person's little loyal dog. You're done. I know for feminine energies, at least, we will try and we will try and we will try. But when we're done, we're fucking done. And I think a lot of you, this last betrayal was it for you. There could be an actual judgment getting ready to be placed in court. You may be going through a divorce right now, in a child custody battle. Tell me about this person. They're not available. They seem to be they jump to a rebound. The message I'm getting, there's something about them in a rebound or them with a karmic, but no wonder they're in this Knight of Wands energy. Very manipulative right now. They have the gift of gab. This person can talk the pants right off you, and it's so hard for you to deny them because they're very smooth and very good at what they do. They are a smooth operator here, this person. They could be a sportsman. They could really like football or some kind of sport. They could be an ex-football player, high school, NFL. They seem to be involved with somebody else. They want to let go of regret. They want to let go of this stagnation. This person has had lack of enjoyment. They feel they lost an opportunity with you. They feel that you are beautiful and kind and you're very successful, or you are they do look at you like you are an empress or an emperor, but a knight cannot make an empress or an emperor happy. And when we're talking about emperor, empress, knight, we're talking about energy. It's something we embody. When somebody embodies an empress energy and a knight approaches them, it's almost laughable. And some of you are finally getting to that place where you actually feel bad for them. You feel bad for them because they're so wounded, and their inability to be in a happy relationship is, you're just tired of it. I can feel it. Something could have happened in Virgo season. It looks to me like by mid-May, this person's approaching you again, but they're still in this Knight energy, but they are coming back single. So if they are involved with a third party right now, that seems to be ending. Tell me about that. Tell me about those that are involved with a third party, please, Spirit. Yeah. Some of you, this person married somebody very quickly. Others, they moved in with them very quickly. You may have been dating them, not realizing that they were living with somebody else for some of you. But Taurus season, big for whoever I'm channeling. This person's depressed. They had unrealistic expectations. They blamed you for their unhappiness. Some of you, your marriage started to get tough. Your relationship got tough. They blamed you for everything. Now you're not around to be blamed. And they're realizing that maybe it wasn't all you, that it was them. They seem to owe you money. This person could be living with somebody because of money, status. Some of you, there could have been a miscarriage or something of the sort. My condolences. This person conformed. They sold their self out. They did what was easiest. Taurus energy, Leo energy, Sagittarius, Libra, Virgo here. They truly just, they did what was easiest is what I'm hearing. And the relationship was so powerful that they couldn't handle it. They had to run from it. This person could socialize a lot. They could be very educated, though. They could have a master's degree, a doctorate. You could. It feels to me like you both are very wise, or maybe street smart. I don't know. But both of you seem to be yin and yang. You're very different, but you balance one another out beautifully. But this person just cannot get their life together, and they can't get their emotions together. By April, May, there seems to be an apology coming in. If you're getting a new job, that's going to go well. They could be getting a new job. It's going to change their vibration. It's going to change how they feel about themselves for the better. They may actually be able to finally step away from this karmic that some of them are wrapped up with. There's a lot of fertility, so be mindful of that if you don't want to get pregnant or get them pregnant. So much attraction between the two of you still. So to close out the reading, I'm going to pull 2 spiritual messages for you, just for you. Tell me about what are the spiritual messages we have for the collective this morning. What do you want them to know? What do their guides and angels want them to know? Don't wait to get picked, period. The path to inner peace. If you are not at peace with yourself, nothing you attract will bring you peace. Check your vibe. 16:06 on the clock. Guys, some of you have been attracting in the same kind of person, and you are doing that, whether this feels good to hear or not, because you are lacking inner peace, self-worth. We attract in people that will prove to us what we believe to be true about ourselves inside. I, for years, attracted in people who made me fight for their love, compete for them, chase them around, fighting, screaming, because I was so just chaotic inside. I was attracting exactly what I was trying to run from in myself. And some of you have done that here, and you are really being called to acknowledge it. And I know this is really deep for some of you, but you must hear this. Don't chase anything that doesn't want to be caught. Instead, pick yourself up and forge ahead. We started with moving forward, and we're ending with it. The divine asking you now to not wait to get picked. Embody this Empress energy. You think you can replace my love? Then fuck off. You think someone else is going to give you something I can't? Bye now. Bye-bye. When you get into that vibe, that is embodying an Empress energy. That is when you will have people pining over you and chasing you all around town. Trust me. Some of you need to understand that you are not the 2, the 3, or the 4. You are the 1, and you need to present yourself as such. I hope everybody has the most beautiful and blessed weekend. Love and light. Oops.